What's going on, everybody?
Hey, y'all.
We are back.
Woo!
Drinks and Conversation.
The podcast.
Episode 31.
31.
Yeah. 31 is what I say.
31. That's 301. That's 301. Anyway.
I'm Intro Picks and I'm always in the building.
And I'm oxytocin and it's always going down.
Hey, what up, Toes?
Hey, Spread. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling
good.
awesome.
How was your weekend?
Powerful weekend. BET Awards was going down this weekend.
Your weekend was powerful because of the BET Awards?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
I caught a little bit of it.
Okay.
So, you know.
That's great.
What about you? I didn't really do too much.
I didn't do too much either, but I did relax, which was much needed relaxation. So
okay. Well, I mean, what did you do? Did you go to the beach?
I didn't go. I don't need to go to the spa, but no, I was just home and I relaxed and I lied down, watched a little. Just didn't do too much of nothing. Didn't get up too much.
Okay.
Just relax. Like when you do nothing is the best.
Didn't this weekend go by pretty quick though?
Every weekend goes by pretty quickly.
I mean,
Every
this
weekend.
one was just like, shoo.
All of them are the same.
Hey.
All of, especially my weekends are shorter when I have a longer weekend, if that makes sense. Like you got the Saturday and Sunday, your weekends still go by slow. But when you have a 3-day, like let's say you have Monday off or then Friday off for a holiday or whatever reason, it goes by really fast, even faster than 2 days.
Yeah, dude. So. Next thing you know, you headed on back.
Already?
Back to the work week.
Monday? Really? All right.
Even if you get a week, it still goes by really, really fast. So
that's true. When you get that vacation week, you be like, what? I need 2.
Yeah.
I need 2 weeks.
At least.
You already know. But definitely we want to get into the BET Awards. What was your favorite part about the show?
Well, I only caught some of the show.
Okay.
You know, I was going back and forth. I was watching the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on bootleg.
You're such a kid. Uh-huh.
So I was going back and forth, and I was like, okay, you know, I do like Beyonce when Beyonce opened.
So you caught the beginning.
I caught the beginning.
Okay.
I caught a little bit of the beginning. I caught a little bit of the middle, like with Prince. I mean, not Prince. Erykah Badu did her Prince tribute. And who else did I catch? Caught a little bit of Jennifer Hudson. Yeah.
Okay, I saw that.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah. And you know, and I looked online and saw what's the name? Jesse Williams. Saw his speech. So yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. No, I definitely liked Beyonce and Kendrick Lamar's performance. I think that was a good opener. I think they set the bar high for the show. You know, when you open it gotta be dope. That's
I mean, who other than
the
Beyonce?
opening act? Yeah, but still, it still has to be dope. And she did a good job. I love the dancing. I love the water. I love the Afro movement. You know, I really enjoyed it.
I think Kendrick Lamar really made that performance because if it was just Beyonce, I mean, it would have still been good, but it seemed like okay, Beyonce, all right.
Nah, I'm not part of the Beehive, but I just call it spade a spade.
It was a good performance, but you could tell like she didn't put like that much into it.
She had to fly to London after.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
She's on a world tour right now,
I
so
know,
she had to save a little bit of energy.
Yeah, and
but she still did good.
I'm pretty sure she was just like, we just gonna do a 1-2 number. You know what I'm saying?
That was more than a 1-2 number, but yeah.
And then, you know, bring out Kendrick, and then we're going to splash some water.
BET Awards is light work to Rihanna.
They
you know how you tell somebody, handle my light work. Like, that's light work for Beyonce. Did I say Rihanna? I don't know, but Beyonce.
They said she didn't even get wet. They said, yo, Beyonce was like...
Her ass her feet was in the water. She got wet. Cut it.
They said Beyonce, the god, she didn't get wet at all.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
She was clean. Kendrick Lamar was all
But I did like
looking.
that performance. You know whose else performance was really good for like my heart and just laughter and just like comedic effect and just was just hilarious to me. Independent designer. He was throwing a microphone up in the air. He was shaking like he had a seizure. He was just doing the most. Like, I think half of the performance he actually rapped, and the other half he was throwing a tantrum to his rap. He was off the chain, like, wow, like he was off the chain.
He was excited.
He was too excited.
He was nice. He like all of this money, all of these stars, everybody's here. Like,
to show up and show out. He was hot.
He had that Hennessy. He had that Kanye Hennessy. That's what he had.
He was really excited. I mean, that was his moment.
Yeah,
and
that was his moment.
He owned it.
But some people feel like he should have been part of the pre-show and not a part of the actual show.
Why? I mean, that was one of the biggest songs of the year, apparently. So,
well,
everybody been on it. I still don't know what he be saying half the time.
And Future was in the building.
Okay.
Future was
Future
in the building.
got to perform too, right?
Yeah, he got to perform.
I think Future performed after Jesse Williams' prolific speech at the beat. Like, I felt like he should have gave that somewhere else. Like, the fact that speech was given at the BET Award, that was good. They needed it. But then Future came on after, and I just kind of wasn't here for Future's performance after something like that. I mean, I just wasn't here for it. Did you get a chance to catch the speech?
I did get a chance to catch the speech.
What was your favorite quote? I mean, there was one-liners all through there.
There was, but I'm going to just say, you must have fell in love after his speech.
I've always liked him ever since his appearance on CNN. That's when I first, like a year and a half ago, when I first realized who he was. I didn't know who he was until he did that interview on CNN. And I was like, this dude, when he had on the gray hoodie, he was really spitting some knowledge. And that's when I was working. Well, I don't want to say where I was working at the time, but I was working somewhere, and I happened to catch him on TV, and that's when I found out who he was. That's when I found out he was on Grey's Anatomy, and then, he became a little...
You done did your research.
Activist. No, not even research, because my mom loves Grey's Anatomy. So I was like, okay. But he's definitely deserving of the award.
Yeah, he was. He was definitely. I enjoyed the speech. I'd never heard of him before or never seen him before, but I'm definitely going to check into him and actually look more about what he's done within the community. But I definitely loved his speech, and I loved what hit for me was when he's telling the industry, because this is the industry. You're talking to the industry.
Yeah.
And he's telling the industry, like, you grow up to, we was branded back then with branding and names, and it's like, you can't just do all of this just to wear and be endorsed and, for money, like just to be branded with other people. Yeah. It's just like a different version, an upgraded version, and you can't do that. So it's just promoting other people's brands, white brands, whatever, people making other people money instead of doing it yourself, and being so pressed to wear all of these different designer clothes and give your money away, and instead of putting it, more so back into the things that are important.
He touched on a lot of things. That's part of it, but he touched on so many things. I love the part where he talked about the black woman. I was like, whoa. I mean, he just went to so many different facets. I mean, I was very proud of his speech. I was like, yes. I was like, the people in the audience need to hear it. I had a few favorite parts because I was Facebooking, Instagramming, Instagramming everything because it was so unexpected, because you kind of like, I don't want to say it, but you kind of dumb yourself down when you're watching the BET Awards. You're not really expecting anything like that.
Or Beyonce, but we're gonna go back.
I mean, Beyonce.
We didn't know they could afford.
Yeah. I was like, is she about to come accept this award? But no, her mama did. But that's fine.
Definitely got that credit together. She got that credit together.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead.
I love this speech. I actually printed it out. I got the transcript of the speech. I printed it out. I was reading it today, and I was like, wow. And I also didn't understand why he got a lot of love for his speech, but he's also getting a lot of hate. I hear people walking around like, if someone talk about him one more time, I'm going off. Like, why are you mad? Why?
They
Where's
just
that coming
hating.
from?
I mean, he made a lot of
hating.
white people that just don't understand and should be sitting down. He made them feel, awkward, uncomfortable. So he's gonna get that a little bit of backlash. But that's with anything great, and I think his speech will definitely go down in Black entertainment television history.
Boom! Like that's how I felt after I watched it.
And hopefully, if you never know, maybe it sparks a change. Maybe more people will give more in depth. Use your platform to, that little small 15, probably a minute and some change speech could really affect and change something.
I think he planted the seed. I think he planted the seed for a lot of those people in the house at the BET Awards, and hopefully that seed grows and it's watered and it flourishes. But one of my favorite quotes from his speech, I have a lot. Honestly, I like everything.
You like
I love
the whole
everything.
speech.
But my favorite one was when he said, little headline, a little snap of the speech was when he said, "If you have no interest in equal rights for Black people, do not make suggestions to those who do. Sit down. All right? If you're not about to be out here, sit down." That was like, yes. Because people always got something to say, but what are you doing?
But you know what?
What are you bringing to the table?
And it reminds me because it's like, Sister Soldier said this at one point in time.
Oh, I love her.
Where is the white outcry for Black people getting abused by other white people? Where is the white people that is like, I feel you, I understand you, I'm riding with you? And I mean, don't let me not say that there isn't white people that do. There is, but I'm talking about of significant power. I'm talking about like somebody that can really influence change and a different ideology, behind it. Because and more it seems like we're going back. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what I wonder? I wonder if like half the people in the audience realized they was being dragged. Like he was calling them out. He was like, "Hey, you, I'm talking to you. Yeah. I'm talking to you." Like he was, but they needed that. I mean, not a lot of people are gonna say what he said. To speak the truth like that. Yeah.
I think people could have said it, but nobody delivered it like that because nobody was expecting it.
He didn't sugarcoat it. It was no BS with it. It was straight to the point. Like a lot of people say things, but they try to word it in a nice way. And I don't want to be too hard on them. These are grown ass people. Be as hard on them as you need to.
Except for
take from it what you're gonna take from it. And I think he did that. So many people are afraid to say what he said, and I'm just glad he said it.
I think many people are afraid, and at the same time, the right people don't get the platform to do it. They don't get the time. And I think like he took that opportunity and ran with it. And as we should all. And if that's anybody in the industry that's out there listening, it's like, take that time to speak and put positive messages out there. You're getting an award, but at the same time, lend positive influence.
If you can.
That's going to change something.
Yeah. If you can.
Even if it's in one or two people's lives. That's going to change something.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It makes you humble, too. So humble pie.
All right, let's go and talk about Justin Timberlake.
Because he got a little flack from...
A little or a lot?
From this whole...
Yeah.
You know what? I think Justin's
misunderstood.
Go ahead and explain the story because I got my little opinion about it. Go ahead.
He's misunderstood. Basically, I mean, he sent out a tweet that was, I guess he felt like was in support of Jesse Williams' speech, but then people started calling him out on his own, telling him, "Look, Jesse, you need to look in the mirror. What about this? What about this? What about your cultural appropriation? What about you leaving Janet out in the mud? What about, so they started going in on him and going hard. He eventually apologized, but I mean, how do you feel about how he was treated for how he felt?
Now, do you think that how
do you think he was treated for how he felt?
I think it's his opinion, but on the flip side of it, I also think that I mean, the question could be, I mean, does Justin, I was about to say Justin Bieber. Does Justin Timberlake do that with cultural appropriation? Like, is he really taking from us? Did he really take from us? Got big, made all of this money, and claim it as, you know, and don't give the rightful credit? That's the question, is it? Do you think so? Has his career been that? He do soul music. He had come on.
He did the music he likes to do. I mean, I don't know.
And then you do a song with Janet Jackson, and she gets a whole lot of flack from the Super Bowl, and you don't say nothing.
Yeah, that's when I stopped sweating Justin. After that, I was like, if anything happen, he gonna leave you right out in the dust. He ain't gonna have your back. He ain't gonna hold you down.
No, nothing.
You're one and done. So
yeah. So it's like,
but Twitter ethered him. He got ethered.
Yeah.
Justin got ethered.
I think he was a little bit uncomfortable, but at the same time, I felt like he got the message, and I felt like he loves our culture. Just a lot of people love our culture, and we love other people's cultures too.
It's like one of those things, like you on the outside, but you can't get in. Like we on the outside, Justin, but you can't get in. Like it's one of those things, I think. You know, but it's always sad when people just come down hard on somebody for their opinion, because I think we're all should be allowed to have one, but you do have to take what goes wrong with it. But I really think he wasn't coming from that place, but he was quickly shown.
But see, the thing about opinions can be changed, and sometimes it's with knowledge. So a lot of times when you say stuff, I mean, even though this person on Twitter was pretty much, you know, he could have been trolling, but I mean, it's the same thing. It's kind of like, well, if you agree, I mean, are you going to give us credit for your success? Because it's black people that's really coming to see you. I don't know for real, but maybe I'm thinking we love Justin. Some Justin Timberlake, but come on, you work with black producers, you work with our culture, you do this, show us some love. I guess that's all.
I guess he feels like he probably has been showing the black community love.
And we giving you awards and stuff like that.
I know, he's taking awards.
Didn't he do like a 30-minute sync of all his songs on the BET? Was that the BET Awards?
I don't know. But sometimes you just got to know when to speak and know when not to speak. And I kind of feel like a tiny bit sad for it. A little bit. But it is what it is. He be all right. He grown.
Yeah, I know. He be all right.
It's one of those things. It is what it is. He's all right. He be grown.
Put out another Cry Me a River, too.
I know. Talking about Cry Me a River. Did you see Memphitz and Toya? And I don't even like to really like that.
They divorced, ain't they? I think they divorced.
Yeah, but they're on this show called Marriage Boot Camp. And
that's my
people
show.
Are starting to say that everything that K. Michelle said was probably true.
Listen, I don't think K. Michelle lied about
anything.
She might have exaggerated a little bit,
but the
core of it was, I think it was, true. But Toya, I don't know.
As you lay your bed, you lie in it.
But I do think that Memphitz, I do think a part of it's for the camera. I mean, you're trying to be I think he comes off like he wants to be a celebrity so
What
bad.
does Memphitz do? Like, is his...
He was a producer.
He was a producer? Okay, so it's
at A&R.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he just seems like he has a really bad attitude. Like, you tossing stuff. Little girl. Like, you, like, wow. Like, calm down. And I feel like Toya know he can get there, because she'll be like, all right, calm down. Calm down. She'll be trying to stop it before it escalates, but then he's already on 100.
Because Toya comes off very passive anyway. And, she's grown. But at the same time, we don't know what goes on in their relationship. But I honestly think a little bit of that is for the camera. But you got to get to a certain point. Like, we on camera. You ain't about to check me like this on camera in front of national TV.
Yeah, but you throwing a drink in her face. Even when she calms down, you get more hype. Like, Those is bad signs. I wish them the best. Hope they're going their separate ways, right? Is this divorce boot camp? I don't even know what the boot camp. Are they trying to get back together?
They
trying to get back together.
And she wrote a book about
cut it because this is too much.
She wrote a book about it. Talk about what was it? How to lose a husband in 7 days or something like that. 7 whole days.
Angry.
30 days. 30
it's no talking to somebody that's so angry like that. Like, why are you so mad? My gosh.
Yeah, but anyway, Toya has been doing her thing.
Yeah,
ever since she's been on her single streak. Now, mind you, this was shot months ago. So now that she's been doing,
it still happens.
Her thing. Yeah. And I mean, you know, it is what it is. It's lesson learned. People get divorced, and people also getting married because Jill Scott just got married.
Yes. Made the baby. Her wedding was the video I saw. It looked like it was everything.
She's sitting on top of the world. Yeah.
And when Big Daddy Kane came out, Jill Scott is so beautiful.
She is beautiful.
Jilly from Philly is gorgeous. Her smile, her teeth, her skin, her hair.
Some more music,
really love
Jill
her.
Scott.
I need some music from her too. I love her. I love her.
And I like the fact that she still remains true to who she is.
And they kept that wedding under wraps. That's what I'm talking about. And nobody knows she was engaged. You wake up the next morning, the girl and I had a full-fledged wedding. A full-fledged reception. Right? People coming in doing guest appearances. Like, nobody knew this was going down.
Jill Scott stay under the radar for real. Like, you don't really never... Jill Scott seems like the type of artist, like, you could really probably run into her at the mall and, like, it won't be no big scene. It'd be like, oh, I met Jill Scott.
Yeah, she was mad cool. She's mad cool.
We love Jill Scott.
Oh, absolutely.
Congratulations, Jill.
Yes, on married life to her longtime friend. That's what I'm talking about. I really think you got to be friends first for a marriage to, like, really work. Yeah. It happens for some people, but I think, like, for it to really work, there got to be, like, a friendship foundation for sure.
I mean, you talking years. I mean, you talking like years.
That's the homie.
You're talking about like years.
Yeah, so. Real friendship.
Yeah, but congratulations to them.
Yes.
I love Jill Scott. Her life is truly golden now. She's living her life like she's golden.
Yes.
And who's also living her life like she's golden is Toni Braxton. Gold all in her mouth.
Are you sure?
Well, you know.
She better not let him put anything in her name.
Birdman.
She gonna be like, I got everything in my Tony name.
And that shit bankrupt. La, 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 la. Cause you know Tony's famous for these bankruptcies.
You stupid. No,
but listen.
But I mean, look, I'm all for being happy. I don't know.
Is she really happy though?
But that picture they took of them, she looked.
It's
a meme, and it's like
scared.
blink 2 times if you need us to call 911.
Maybe he a loan shark. Maybe he the loan.
You know what? But I think that baby is probably, really sweet on the inside. I mean, we only know his persona. We know his image. We don't know the real him. He's probably a teddy bear under all the millions of tattoos and grills and gold teeth and everything in his mama name. He's probably Prince Charming. He's probably damn near Russell Wilson. Look.
Not for no Toni Braxton. Not for no. Listen.
She just need him to be a man about it.
Is reality.
He just need to be a man about it. That's it.
They together, so maybe I don't know.
They are one.
They are one.
They are like the earth and sky.
Listen.
One family
under the sun. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but not for Toni Braxton. Listen. We can see when it's not going to work. Not all the time. It's not 100%.
I really don't like saying that about people's relationships. That it's not going to work.
It's not 100%, but it's
if
about
they
75.
Want it to work, it'll work.
No, listen. It's gonna be working for nothing because we know, like, come on, you just know.
Have you ever been in a relationship where like everyone around you was saying that this isn't gonna work,
and it didn't work? That shit didn't work.
Dang,
I was like, you know
everyone.
what? I should have listened.
You should have listened. The last jump, you should have listened. I knew that wasn't going to work since we being free and talking about it. You could probably say the same thing about me. But that last jump.
No, I thought yours was going to work.
I thought your last jump was I was like, okay. Yeah, a little okay.
I thought yours was going to work, though.
Yeah, okay, well, it didn't.
I was shocked. I was like, what? Okay. Well, you know.
It is what it is. Life.
It is what it is.
Yes, life, man. So, we're going to be this, right? So, let's say, right, you chilling with your girl. Mind you, you love your girl, right? And not your actual girl. This is a hypothetical.
Okay.
And you know, you invite her over. She's been she's been over. She's been over a few times or whatever, you know. So this time she getting cozy, and you like, oh babe, you know, here, like put your coat over here, put your shoes right here. And mind you, you feeling her a lot. You damn near love her. She takes off her shoes, right, and her feet smell horrible. Like your whole living room, like the smell is tainted. It's almost like you see green air flowing around, right? At this point, what do? Like, do you look her in the eye and tell her, baby, your feet stink? Yeah. Or do you like wash her feet for her? Or what do you do?
This is the thing. I will probably be, honestly.
Look at your face.
I would probably make a joke out of it. I'll be like, damn, is those your feet? Like, I'll be like, you know, I'll be like, is those your feet? I'm like, baby, listen, what is going on? I'm like, what you been Harriet Tubman it out or what? What you done walk the Green Mile or something?
No, because we gotta figure out how did people. It's certain things that people are in relationships, and even this goes for friendships too. Like you gotta be able to tell people the hard stuff. But how do you tell them the hard stuff? Like how do I say that boogers hanging out your nose? Your breath smells like feet. Your feet stink. You know, you should shave your underarms. Or like, how do you say the hard stuff to people? But you're not trying to be mean. It's like coming from a place of love and you're caring.
That's why
for them.
it's all about how you say things.
But what if you're not a funny person? Like, you have a funny personality. Like, you can say something and everybody laughs. I don't have that.
Even if you're not, it's all about how you say something. Like, you could tell, especially somebody that you love and you care about. That's
what if
why
you just like him? What if y'all don't love each other? What if it's like date 3 and her feet
then you
stink?
just don't give a fuck. You be like, it's a booger hanging in your nose. You just don't give a fuck. You just be like, okay, all right, it's a booger hanging in your nose. I'm about to tell you, you know, and keep it moving. I'm not, you know.
The hard stuff. Oh my God, the hard stuff. So tell me, what was the hardest thing, like, kind of like that you had to say to someone you were in a relationship with?
Oh, the hardest thing that
you had to like tell someone about themselves that you were in a relationship with.
About themselves.
Yeah.
You put me on the spot with that one.
How?
Let me see. Because I'm trying to think. Because I always do stuff in like a subtle way. Like, you know, I just, you know, if you smelling stank, then I'm going to just buy some deodorant for you.
Aww.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't even got to buy none. One time.
I'll be like, you need to use
so,
this.
intro pics when they go see his grandmother. This is just a quick.
You go put that
and you know how grandmas are. It's your story. Tell them what your grandma gave you. Shout out to grandmas all over the world.
My grandmother made sure that I was
never stink
and ever get no deodorant. She got me like, what is it, about 30 rolls of deodorant.
A roll-on deodorant.
Yeah.
Now, do you think grandma was trying to tell you that you stunk? Or was she really just looking out for her grandbaby?
No, I think she overspent and got excited about the sale.
It was a sale.
Like, she was like, this is a good sale, so I'm going to go ahead and buy everything. And I'm like, listen, of deodorant.
So, at Drinks and Conversations 4, we're going to be giving out deodorant. No, sorry. You got racks on racks on racks of them.
We're going to put that in the get back.
You know what? No.
Deodorant they is raising the price of deodorant.
We're not putting deodorant in the gift bags. Get out of your... No, I can't with you.
They are getting high. I try, y'all. I try. I tried.
No, but really, so did you find an example of when you had to tell someone like, oh my goodness, why does your car smell like a dead cat?
No, nothing too major. No.
Let me tell you. I was dating this dude, right? Mind you, like, I had always drove places. He had always drove places. Because I'm not a big fan of, I know that's like the old way, like him picking you up from your house. But we need to be hanging out for a while before you even know where I live. I drive, you drive. We meet there. You know what I mean? That's how I'm with it. Got to be safe.
Okay.
So when I finally, like, I can't really remember too much. But I don't know. I was being in his car. His car was literally filthy. Like, I didn't even want to sit down in the car. I was like, dude, like, why is your car this messy? Why is your floor, like, you don't vacuum? Like, you know, and it didn't smell too pleasant. He always smelled good, but you know, he probably was doing the okey doke, drowned himself in cologne before we actually, like, met up. Because I'm looking at this car, I'm like, this cannot be life. You know what I mean? The me now would have been like, why is your car such a mess? You know, maybe we should clean it. But at the time, I didn't say anything. I literally sat in that car, didn't touch nothing.
But you know what?
Didn't move. I was just like this. It was so dirty for no reason. Like, your car should not be like that.
But you know what?
What?
You don't know his struggle.
It don't matter. Don't have me in your car. If you know I'm about to be in your car, clean that thing.
Listen, you don't know his struggle, and then on top of that, women
water.
are always. And when it comes down to cleanliness, a lot of the times that's like your number one nitpick type of thing. If you don't got a clean car, if you don't got a clean room, if you don't got a...
Your car don't have to be off the lot, but damn it should be wood chips and like damn near sand on the floor of your car.
He probably thought they was going to take your car.
No, what you not about to do is be right around and getting it in my whip. No.
You don't know his struggle. At least he got a car.
Look. Clean your car out.
Listen.
Clean your car out.
Sometimes you don't have time. You be on the... Listen,
you don't have nobody in your car. No, seriously, if you're going on a date, right?
True.
Like, you gonna have your lady in your car with your car like that?
Nah, I was vacuum.
Yeah, at least, like, where the radio was, it was a little, like, it was just too much.
It was a little
now that I think about it, it probably wasn't even his car. Could have not been.
You never know.
He probably like, I'm borrowing this jump, but I ain't cleaning it. Man gonna have to clean out his own whip. No, but that's just like that was a situation where like no, that wouldn't even happen now. But if it did, I would be like, you know what? I'd rather push my own wheels. I'll decline the offer, or I'd be like, you know what? Maybe you should. Why is your car so messy? Like, I would have said something about it. But now I'm more vocal. I used to not be this vocal. I used to be kind of like.
You used to brush it off.
I wouldn't say, yeah, brush it off.
Cool.
But I would like rag on them to my friends or something like, girl, that boy, you know, just going on. But no, I think I would say something.
I think you should say something if about it. I mean,
too.
You never know what you can add to someone's life. So, you know, maybe he never got somebody to help him, you know, do things like that and whatnot. So, you know, hey, it's cool. It's cool. Well, talking about, you know, trending news. Did you get a chance to see Kanye West's new video?
I didn't get a chance to see the video, but I saw the picture that's floating around and breaking the internet.
Yeah,
I didn't get a chance to see the full video. Taylor. They said the dude next to Kim is quote unquote supposed to be Ray J. But I don't know. And I heard he's getting sued for it because he didn't have their permission to use their likeness in the video. Kanye
tweeted out saying he's ready. He's already ready
for the lawsuit.
He's already ready for the lawsuit. Sue me. I don't give a damn.
Oh
but here's his thing. You know, my whole thing is I didn't watch the full video, but I did watch the little snippet in the photo, and it's controversial. You know, it's very much Kardashian-esque. You know, it's very much that, and I don't really have no interest to watch the full video, actually. I don't know what it's going to be about, but I know, like, this is not the Kanye West, you know, I'm really wanting to see. you know, it is what it is. What do you think? And then you gonna put Bill Cosby in it though. Out of everybody, how dare you disrespect Bill Cosby? Now I understand he done yo. I was watching Cat Williams the other day. I understand he done had about 50 women come out against him, and he may be one of the greatest serial rapists of all times, but at the same time, he done did a lot. So you put some respect on his name, a little bit, put a corner of respect on his name. You ain't had to include him like that, and then put him all the way off at the end, looking all like he took something.
I can't.
Boy,
I didn't watch it. I don't think I'm gonna watch it. I'm just really over Kanye West right now. Maybe I don't know. I'll be back on him, but for right now, I'm just really over anything Kanye West.
Hey,
I'll just let you fill me in since you love him so much.
No, I'm okay with that. That.
You're good.
But who got some things popping off? Ain't nobody caring about no new video famous, because Amber Rose is about to get a new talk show, and you know, I think her message, I don't want to say is retarded. I don't want to say is. I get it, but I think her delivery is just all wrong. I mean, she's this whole anti-shaming. You know, if you want to be sexual, you could be sexual without being shamed for it. But I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Oxy? Tell us. what do you think?
Look.
What do you think about that whole Amber Rose slut shaming? This is pretty much like a talk show. You know, get off of that. She wants to let you know.
Too.
She wants you to let you know that women like to have sex too.
Everybody knows that. Clearly, all these people out here, everybody likes to have sex. That's something that we all know. It's all in the manner of which you choose to do it. Like, I don't.
Yeah, but she's saying you shouldn't be shamed for it.
You should be shamed for whatever people want to shame you for. If you're making a choice to do it, you have no choice over how people are going to react to you doing it. It just comes with the territory. If you really don't want to be shamed for it, guess what? Don't do it. That's how I feel about it. Don't shame me. Don't shame me.
So you feel as though if you as a woman, if you walk down the street almost half naked, and somebody comes up to you and wants to touch you and things like
just
that.
Just put your hands on anybody.
Or just comes up to you and talks to you, or, you know, gives you like, you know.
People do that every day. So I'm not
or take you for a hoe, pretty
because
much. Do you think that people should shame you just because you want to wear less clothes?
I think people can do whatever they want to do. The same way you went out there and put on that outfit is the same way somebody's going to make up their mind to talk to you in such a manner. I really believe so.
But do you think that dressing slutty, or not even dressing slutty, more provocatively invites more of that, you know, attention that a society doesn't really, you know, it's not really positive about.
No, because you can have one girl who dressed slutty and gets no attention. It's all in how your slutty looks on you. Really though, I mean, look, it's as simple as 1 and 2 when they're making it so hard. But I should be able to do this. And no one, no. It doesn't work like that.
But it comes to the point. It comes to the great question. You get treated like how you dress. Pretty much.
The same
if
thing.
You dress like you are easy, you're gonna get treated like
exactly.
that.
And if you also dress like if you wear a suit, you're gonna get treated with another type of respect.
But what Amber Rose is saying is, regardless of whether I want to dress provocatively, I shouldn't get treated.
And that's where she's
in that
wrong.
way.
You can do whatever you want, but you have no say over how someone else should treat you, and they have the right to treat you the way they want to treat you. Now, is it wrong or right? That we can debate. But at the end of the day, they're going to treat you how they're going to treat you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Pretty much. Pretty much. That's it. That's how it is. This is your freedom to wear what you want. It's their freedom to treat you the way that they want because of what you got on.
We gonna wait for the crazy little Amber Rose show. We gonna give it.
I'm not gonna be tuning in.
We gonna give it a half a season.
A half a season.
If you don't catch us in the first 2 episodes, we're moving on, Amber. I don't. We don't care. We don't care. And that's just that. And that's it. And I'm done. And Amber Rose. What Amber Rose? We still love you. Still look good. Either way. Still look good. Either way.
It is what it is.
Listen, we about to get up out of here, y'all.
No. It's already time.
Yeah, we getting close to the countdown.
Okay.
Yeah. And but we're gonna be back though.
No, we're not.
Episode 32.
Yes. And hopefully I'm 32 pounds lighter.
We are gonna be. We're gonna be. And we got Drinks and Conversation 4 coming real soon. Y'all make sure y'all save the date.
Yes.
It's September 3rd.
9/3.
Yes,
September 3rd.
Yes. Make sure y'all be there.
And make sure y'all go. We actually have an Instagram page now. So Drinks and Conversation. Be sure to follow us. And we follow back. Follow us. We'll follow back.
We follow back.
Yeah.
I know that's right. Listen. We trying to do a little something, y'all.
Yeah, y'all said we need an Instagram. You spoke, we listened, so you know.
We doing it. Yeah. All right, y'all. We up out of here. Make sure y'all tune back in. This is Drinks and Conversation.
The podcast.
This is episode 31.
31.
Hey. And we about to be
so disgusting.
What?
I'm going to show you. This is not relationship goals. I'm tired of people hashtagging all these relationship goals. And I'm like, really?
Hey.
Reevaluate your relationship goals, please.
Some relationship goals be nice. I'll be like,
this is
you're right.
Disgusting. This should be like, they should be able to like show this.
Right, I'm going to come and see it.
Yeah, you gotta come over here.
We out. I'm going to check this out.
Woo.